All right, welcome back, and I finally have broken down and bought one of these Kinze 4900s. We have a Kinze 4900, which I'll grab out in a minute to show you, but that is like the cheap version. This is the high detail version. Both are made by SpecCast, but this one, if you've seen on my channel in the past, my case planters that I have that are SpecCast, this kind of more goes in line with that level of quality. So I'll just start up here. Same pin as most of the SpecCast planters on the chain. This is what I thought was really neat, is this bar actually does move up and down, so it's down, up right there. So that's like when you're in planting mode, and then when you go to transport it, slide up. And so that's pretty cool, and it does a good job of locking in place. Good detail, Kinze 4900. Got good detail all around. There's the row units. Row units aren't the best of detail, but they are pretty good. Let me get down here. You can see that good paint job. They're a little clunky and bulky looking, but the paint job is really well done. The tires do raise and lower, but they are a little tough to get to. These are a little easier to do. They don't all, my only gripe would be they're not very uniform. Like that one doesn't want to lower as much as the other ones. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break it. They do raise and lower. Good handrails. I mean, just from this angle here, these caps look like you could just screw them off. I mean, you can't, but what good detail. Like they just look like they'd pop off. That's really good detail. I still tried it because they look like they would, but they don't. The marker arm does fold. It's a little stiff, as you expect with these high detail toys, but it does go out there. So that is good. Tires are rubber. Forgot to mention that. And what I thought was a really cool detail, these tires are bigger than these tires, so that's realistic. These are your bigger tires because these are what's going to be transported and when it's folded, where these are only going to be in use when it's in the field planting, so they're a little bit smaller. As you can see, mine has a little wonky row unit here. It's not straight, but that is an easy fix. You can pretty much break that and re-glue it because it's just glued on there right there, but I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, fertilizer tank looks good. Looks really high detail. Let me grab the other one we have that is also made by SpecCast. And you can just see the difference here. Sorry, my finger got in the way there. They just don't even look near the same. These tanks are really shiny plastic. I mean, that looks similar, but you can tell this is way more detailed. Even look at that. Little cap is way more detailed than that one. I mean, this one's just not near as clean and crisp as this one. Let's see. Row units are absolutely garbage on this. And when we bought this one was about $20, and that was kind of when it first came out, way back when. And we were like, man, that's kind of expensive for the low quality. But these were originally probably somewhere around the $50 range. I actually found it somewhere, I don't even remember now, but online, on clearance. I got it around 40 bucks, which is kind of really good price nowadays, so I jumped on it. Another thing, look, the Kinze 4900 decal is up here on this one, but it's on the side right there, so that's an interesting detail. But anyways, and to get this one to open, or to close, because it's open when you get it, we had to pull a little pin out right there that was stuck in the frame, so it actually functioned. But anyways, other than that, that's kind of, I just wanted to show y'all this. I was really proud of it because I've been wanting this one for a long time, and finally found a really good deal on it, so I pulled the trigger. But that's the Kinze 4900 planter, the high detail version by SpecCast. Thanks for watching.